inviting others to church, you see how serious you become. The reason many of us are weak and not serious in church, we have not told anybody about Jesus that we say we serve. We are in school. A young man came because his mother brought him. He was threatened to join a court in Federal College here. And he told the mother, the mom, said, look at what happened. So when he brought him for me to pray, the first thing I asked him, I said, do you go to church? He said, yes. I said, which church? He said, Baptist. Is it one of those church, it's First Africa also. I said, you are going to church. It's because they don't know you as a church person. If they know you as a church person, they will not come and ask you to join court. The reason they ask you to join court, they know that you are not serving God. So come and you can't be in between. God in no day, devil in no day. Come and belong to the devil. Come, let us identify you. You know, I told them on Friday also. I said, be careful. Tell your boy child to be careful this time, because many people will be forced to join court. There's going to be a lot of things that will take place within this year if you're not very careful. So if you don't announce your God, they will announce their own God to you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If you don't announce your God to them, they will announce their God to you. So I begin to serve and serve. While I was doing that, God was training me. Because that God have a plan for you. It doesn't matter the plan that God has for you. If you don't prepare for it, you may never get it. Can you imagine what happened to Joseph? Joseph went from serving a man, went to serving the government. He went to prison. He became a prisoner and began to serve there also. He got there, was not causing any problem. He was there settling people's matter, serving people. Serving people. What happened? God promoted him. Because that's what happened. When you begin to serve, what you get is promotion. Once your service is recognized and accepted by God, not by men, no, God will begin to make men to favor you. Because if you want men to see it, you may serve from now to forever. They will not see it. It is God that makes men to see what they are doing. There's blessing in serving God. And there's also blessing in serving the world. There's also blessing in serving one another. While I was pastoring in my former church, I never knew that I would be in this position today. I never knew. I thought it would just end there. And everybody was like, what are you doing? Others are going to school. Because my father hated what I was doing. With passion. With passion. But thank God. That's why if he's to be alive today, think about what will be going through his mind. Think about what will be going through his mind. Once you are serving genuinely, listen, it doesn't matter what anybody was against me. Remain focused. Don't allow what people say and what people think about. Don't allow the opinion of people to distract you. Don't allow the opinion of people to distract you. Be focused. Be focused and be dedicated to what you're doing. There's one that and the rewarder. Some of churches, you see teachers, you see prophets. After we come back, they will always tell me, oh, say, Daddy, you carry grace. Oh. Not be this person where would they hear of. Daddy, carry grace. What? Service. Genuinely serve people. Be genuinely hate you. Remember them in prayers. Remember what the Bible says. It says, by so you'll be heaping what? Coal of fire on them. I told myself, you cannot be what I will be, no matter what how you had you. Choose, because when they finish, they are waiting for somebody to say thank you. Don't wait for thank you. Are you hearing now? Do the thing that is good, and the good will locate you. See people in genuine need and meet their need. Look out for people that are seeking for help and meet that help. Meet that need genuinely from your heart, and you see how God will begin to lift you. For me, there are people that started even some few years ago and they are doing well. But for me, I believe that we are doing well, and we can only get better. Most important is that have a vision. That she's beginning to understand me again and again, and me also understanding her. You know, this is not one day job. Oh, remember that the person you are married to is from a different background. You are from a different background. Don't think that you can just come together and just understand yourself. Now lie you. Even 20 years. Choose to serve. The place of honor is the place of service. And one of the things I found out in service is that when you begin to serve, you become very humble. Humble people can serve. Are you hearing now? But not everybody that serves is humble. But every humble man is a server, is a servant. He has a servant mentality, attitude. Every humble man is a servant. But not everybody that serves you is humble to you. Don't mistake that service. So, but as you begin to serve, God begin to promote you. He begin to promote you. You see how the disciples, how we grow from being a believer to become a disciple, from being a disciple to become a servant, from being a servant to becoming a friend, from being a friend to become a son in the house. This is not one day thing. It's a gradual process. It's not 1 year thing. It's a gradual process. While you look, don't allow the challenges of this life make you go and consult Babalawo. Are you hearing now? Don't go and keep something in the house. Because one of the things I can tell you, I've always told you this, that before we started ministry, as I went to the mountain, and I stayed the mountain for many days, I will not tell you how many. One of the things that God told me is that what I enjoy today is from my mother's father, and told me the history of the man. And I called my uncle. I said, this thing is this. In fact, showed me his Bible. Can you imagine that? Then he now took me that he's taking me to my father's. Our family is the last family before you get to Waterside. The moment I got to that place, we were flying in this cloud of heaven. When we got to, I was surprised. We passed our family straight into the river of the community. We went straight into the river. Then he showed me a woman with calabash on the head. He said, this is like the one they made a covenant with. So your family, your father's family is in the water, not in the land. That one you're seeing there is not. That's why anybody that is from or connected to that family, if you don't serve God sincerely, you will suffer like this. Forget water. So if you don't pay allegiance to water spirit, you are gone. You're gone. So what did he do? A sword was given to me to slaughter that demon, a she spirit, and I cut her, divided her into two. That was when others knew. See, in that place, that river, it looked like land. The water looked like air. We were there. There was road. There was house. Inside the water. Everything. I've gone into the water several locations to cut off. Every one of them that I went, I have always ended up being cut off their two hands. And I'll come out. The thing that makes a pastor look like he's dry or slim, that thing where they make pastor machete, no be safe food no deal. Now excess stress in the spirit. The war he's fighting in the spirit. The war in the spirit. That's why if you tell me you are a pastor, if I look at your face, I will be able to know you are a pastor. If you are a serious pastor, if I look at your face, I will know that this one is a serious pastor. I can tell you. Check very well. Every serious pastor, no one of them is fresh in the face. No one. No one of them. I can call names of top Nigerian pastors. No one of them is. I'm having my birthday. My wife told me, say, this will be a birthday too. I will stay several days. I will climb pulpit preaching. No food, with no food in my stomach. And nobody will know. Including my birthday, when I'm supposed to be eating fat. But you see, there's a life that has been given to me. I'm no longer to live to please myself. I'm not to serve. That's why if you come here, I want to try me, you don't enter Wahala. Because the person you are seeing standing is a spirit. Oh. I know you will not believe. But let me leave it there. The one that is before you is not normal. It's not a normal. It's not a normal human being. Many of you were here. The sister that the Queen of the Coast entered and was parading. Our guest minister ministered until he got tired. I want to begin to beat drum. He said he cannot do. As I said today, you came to disgrace servants of God. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you. When the girl came, he told the girl, say thank your pastor. If not be your pastor, me, I don't leave you already. Why? Brothers and sisters, I can knock my hand on my chest. I have no other God. I'm not serving him with reserve to the public. Anybody that have eyes and sense will know that for this man to deal with this thing, there is something he has.